Hello, thanks for taking a little bit of time to learn about how to make sure that your data collection with general site data goes smoothly as the district director. When you get into My Avid, to access My Avid, remember is just my.avid.org. When you get in, again, your account may look just a little bit different than mine, but it should be very, very similar. You'll still have this blue ribbon at the top, which is our gateway to access everything. We're going to focus on the data collection tab here. The secondary senior data entry system is where we're going to be focused. This is general data. This is your demographic data that's due every year and is key to your certification level. There's a few resources I want to point to here. First off is the due dates. When I click on this little calendar icon, a PDF is going to come up, and in that PDF, it's going to identify the timeline for data submission. Notice that you can see site data is the green dots. That's where we're focused, but certification and senior data is also on this form all the time, every year. It's updated for you. It's a great place to come back and see when these pieces are due. So make sure you see when the deadline is for you to submit this form to Avid Center, which is June 18th. So you can see that timeline identified. Always a great resource to save and come back to. Again, I got there by data collection, secondary senior data entry system. That was the due dates. Another great resource here is the data forms. The data forms for secondary site data are helpful because you can get them printed off and not worry about making mistakes in the online portal. I really recommend you have your secondary site coordinators and your elementary site coordinators. It's the same process. Print this form off because you can come in, open it up, and download it. And now I can see who on our team is going to be needed to help us be successful. This is not a job for one person by any means. This is not a job for something to be rushed through. This is a job that's going to take time. And until you have a unique identifier set up for your student information system, it may be a little cumbersome. So make sure that you have the right team in place, look through in advance, figure out what's there and what needs to be collected and who is best on your team to find that info. If I come all the way to the bottom, I want to make sure that you see there is a list of kind of FAQs. So it gives you an overview of what is it really looking for and a little descriptor there so to help your team understand what do I put in that box. So that was, again, data collection right here, data forms, I can download them. The last tool I want to make sure that you're aware of is how to see what status my schools are in. Have they submitted? Where are they in this process? I can do this by clicking on the Form Status tool. This is what I clicked right here on the left to open up and either select secondary or elementary. Let's do secondary. The status is going to help me understand where my sites are. No data entered, they didn't open it yet. Data partially entered, they opened it up a little bit and they worked on it. You can see where this trail leads to being at the end. Data has been approved by Avid Center. All these steps need to be taken to get sure that you have certification level reached by submitting your data as the DD to Avid Center headquarters. We can drill down on here by the division. We're in the central. Let's just take a look at Colorado and see here. I'm going to choose all districts instead of just one. When we open that up and perform a search, we're going to be able to see a full audit trail on everybody. I can see who has done what and by when by clicking this audit trail. If I click the plus sign, it's going to open up and you can actually see who opened these things, when, what time, and how much they got done. So all of these pieces you can open up and always take a look at and see who has done what and where is my school in this status, okay? Great tool for you to go to. Again, that is on My Avid, data collection, secondary senior data, form status tool. That's going to help you identify where are my schools and where are they in this process. Remember, schools submit data to you as the DD. You submit that data to Avid Center saying I approve it, or you send it back to the school and say, it still needs some work. Let's revise these pieces. Thanks again for watching, and I appreciate all that you do.